Hello everyone, this is your loving host Dr. Rafshan Hashmi, live from Montgomery County, and today I will be talking about poverty in USA, which is a very significant topic because I see a lot of poverty around, and even I am coming at poverty level because my husband has Parkinson and dementia, and he's not working, and we are only on social security, and I'm not getting the sponsorships for this program, while this program is syndicated worldwide to 300 million listeners. And also, folks, let's start with my two books, The Modern Mughal Mentality, New Strategies to Succeed in India and the Global Marketplace. And this book came, there was a lot of research going on Jugaad, which is thinking outside the box. And also, this book was Amazon bestseller and hot number one new release on Amazon. My second book, The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection, it was also an Amazon bestseller, and I want a movie or a web series to be made out of it. So please go and buy these two books and give me an honest review. And folks, so I was talking about poverty in USA. When you go out, you see so much poverty around in the country, and there are so many sick people, and like people are coming from outside, and we don't have jobs, and I haven't got my salary since 2015. I haven't got my salary since 2015 December, and I'm trying that. I have written to President Joe Biden as well as Madam Kamala Harris as well as President Donald J. Trump. So I would request them all to reimburse me because I have been working in an operation which was a White House operation. So I want my salary, and this is not fair to me that I'm not getting my salary. And like maybe soon I have to file for bankruptcy. So what is going on in America? So I thought, in India we used to say garibi hatao. So now all those concepts are coming to America. I never thought, I came here for my American dream, and I never thought that my American dream will be ruined like this, that one day, I have to ask for reimbursement. So please, President Joe Biden, Madam Kamala Harris, and President Donald J. Trump, please give my reimbursement. I really request you from this forum. Having said that, folks, let's start that. Poverty in the United States 2022. And this is United States Census Bureau. This report presents poverty estimates using two measures, the official poverty measure and the supplemental poverty measure. And it is here. The official poverty measure in use since the 1960s defines poverty by comparing pre-tax money income to a poverty threshold that is adjusted by family composition. The SPM first released in 2011 and produced with support from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics extends the official poverty measure by accounting for many government programs that are designed to assist low income families but are not included in the official poverty measure. The SPM also includes federal and state taxes and work and medical expenses. In addition, the SPM accounts for geographic variation in property thresholds while the official poverty measure does not. So there is lot of poverty, and we don't have jobs. I don't have a job, and soon I might file for bankruptcy. So and my husband has dementia and Parkinson. So what is going on in America? And my question is to President Joe Biden, Madam Kamala Harris, and President Donald J. Trump, because these are the people who are leading the country. presently President Joe Biden and Madam Kamala Harris, and President Donald J. Trump would be, I think, the candidate for Republican Party. So one says Save America, the other says Make America Great Again. And President Donald J. Trump as well as President Joe Biden haven't given my salary since December 2015, and I am working in a White House official operation. So this is not fair to me. So I came on this platform before also and talked about it, but still, I haven't got it, and my books are not selling well. So these are my two books, and these are my two books which bring food to the table. And the first one is The Modern Mughal Mentality: New Strategies to Succeed in India and the Global Marketplace. And when this book came, there was lot of conversations on jugaad, thinking outside the box. And the second one is The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection. And these when this book came, it is hot number one new release and Amazon bestseller. And now this book is, I want a documentary to be made of it. And the second one is The Outbreak of a Monstrous Infection, and I want a web series or movie made out of it. And I already have the script. You can go to my website www.afshanhashmi.com and see, like, this book is compared to like blockbuster movies can be made out of it, like Contagion. And it talks about bioterrorism in a very creative way, the same way as COVID is spread worldwide. And this book came before the spread of COVID. So this is very, very important. And so please buy my two books and give me an honest review. And this was also an Amazon bestseller. Having said that, folks, let's see. This is, and it says, of US Department of Health and Human Services, ASPE, Poverty and Economic Mobility. Persons in family household one poverty guideline $15,060. National Poverty in America Awareness Month, January 2024. The official poverty rate in 2022 was 11.5%, with 37.9 million people in poverty. Neither the rate nor the number in poverty was significantly different from 2021. The official poverty rate for Black individuals decreased between 2021 and 2022. The 2022 rate was the lowest on record. The SPM rate in 2022 was 12.4%. So this looks like it's a third world country, where people are becoming poor and poor. And I also, I don't have a job. So my question is, why so many people are coming to United States and they have jobs, like people are coming from India and concentration at one place, Tamil Nadu. So my question is to Madam Kamala Harris and President Joe Biden, why there is concentration of people when you go in a crowd, you see people coming from Bhutan, from Philippines, and all those countries, and from India the concentration of immigration is from Tamil Nadu. So what is going on? And I want to know that from President Joe Biden and Madam Kamala Harris, and also from President Donald J. Trump, that if you become president, what will you do about it? And when will I get my reimbursement? I'm talking to President Joe Biden and Madam Kamala Harris as well as President Donald J. Trump, and I have been working in it for the past from December 2015. So I want my check because yesterday I went to my bank and there was nothing in the bank. So I want my check. What is going on? And please, I request you to give my check. Now let's talk about food over fear. This is a report. Here it is. This report sheds light on why many immigrant families are foregoing vital assistance from federal nutrition and food programs and lifts up recommendations aimed at ensuring that all families and individuals, regardless of immigration status, are nourished and healthy. Native American communities remained resilient in the face of disproportionately high rates of poverty, hunger, unemployment, and poor health both before and during COVID 19. For American Indian and Alaska Native communities, disparities in food insecurity are a result of the structural racism originating from colonization and continuing to the present. A key step in addressing food insecurity for native populations is measuring and monitoring the issue, but there is no current comprehensive measure of food insecurity for native populations. When you go around in this county, you see so many diseased people. What is going on in America? It looks like, I immigrated from India, and it looks like garibi hatao, like poverty. There was a slogan, garibi hatao, there. So are we now doing garibi hatao slogan in this the world's largest democracy? What is going on? Why the economy is so slow, and why I am not getting my paycheck? I need some answers from President Joe Biden, Madam Kamala Harris, and President Donald J. Trump. I am doing this work for you guys, and you are not paying me. That's not fair. Now, this is the surprising poverty levels across the US. Hundreds of needy people line up around the block to receive food from embattled 14th District Los Angeles City Council member Kevin De Leon during a free food distribution outside his council office in Los Angeles. So here it is. The US poverty rate saw its largest one year increase in history. 12.4% of Americans now live in poverty, according to new 2022 data from the US Census, an increase from 7.4% in 2021. Child poverty also more than doubled last year to 12.4% from 5.2% the year before. The US poverty level is now 13,590 for individuals and 23,030 for a family of three. The new data shows that 37.9 million people lived in poverty in 2022. America had previously experienced tremendous improvements in poverty reduction over the last 2 years. Safety net programs, including expanded child tax credit, lifted millions out of poverty and provided direct aid to low income households. However, as programs like this were allowed to expire, the data shows that those programs were a short lived lifeline. The Supplemental Poverty Measure SPM, which has now largely replaced the official poverty rate, calculates the poverty rate after accounting for many of the government's most important anti poverty programs as well as differences in the cost of living. So this is like a Time magazine report. So I was talking about remove poverty. So this was like I was talking about Garibi Hatao slogan. So for this goal, the government under Indira Gandhi came up with the slogan Garibi Hatao, which means remove poverty. And I think this slogan is very appropriate in my situation and in many other situations, that Garibi Hatao. So for my folks around the world, because this program is syndicated worldwide to 300 million listeners, and I am not getting any sponsorship, and I don't know what is going on, what is there. So I want to a little bit talk about Garibi Hatao Desh Bachao, remove poverty, save the country. This was the theme and slogan of Indira Gandhi's 1971 election campaign. The slogan and the proposed anti poverty programs that came with it were designed to give Gandhi an independent national support. So I was a kid that time, but still, I had I always liked Mrs. Gandhi. My family is very close to the Nehru family, and I liked her a lot. And she is my inspiration. So I remember, like we would go and collect the flyers from Mrs. Gandhi's place, and would distribute these flyers of Garibi Hatao. And I'm very seriously thinking, that I think I would request President Donald J. Trump and President Joe Biden to please integrate this kind of program in your campaign, Garibi Hatao. So, because it looks more like India. Here it looks less like America as a country. When you go out, you see so many people from Tamil Nadu, concentration coming from India, and many people like from Bhutan or Philippines, and that side of the country, China, that side of the country are coming to this country. You hardly see Americans. I live in Montgomery County, and the prices are so high here. It is one of the richest counties after Hollywood, and here you see so much of poverty level, and like the houses prices are so much, and the taxes are so high, so it is so difficult to live in this area. and some of the politicians, they have brought houses, here, and they keep their hundas over here, their hitman over here in this county, and they do all kinds of crime. So it looks more like a third world country than it looks like more of a American flavor or American country. Those people, they do crimes around around this Montgomery County, and this was a century city. During President Donald J. Trump, he cleaned this Montgomery County, but unfortunately, through President Joe Biden's tenure, I don't know what is going on and why it is not clean. It is more focused towards Madam Kamala Harris because she is of Indian origin, and many people, who are coming. Vice President is inviting people from Tamil Nadu, from Sri Lanka. So you see so many people, and they don't have, I'm not against any race or anything. They don't have any manners. I am also from India. The crowd which is coming here, they are not of any value, to this American culture, the and there are people, who say such bad things, like I have experienced such bad things, through radio signals coming in my ears. They are so obnoxious. They only talk about X-rated things, and I think, they are making porn movies over here. I don't know what is going on in this county or in America as a whole. Garibi hatao, desh bachao. Let's see what Wikipedia says, because it is very appropriate in today's America. Remove poverty, save the country was the theme and slogan of Indira Gandhi's 1971 election campaign. The slogan and the proposed anti poverty programs that came with it were designed to give Gandhi an independent national support based on rural and urban poor, which would allow her to bypass the dominant ruler caste, both in and out of state and local government, likewise the urban commercial class, and for their part, the previously voiceless poor, particularly Dalits and Adivasis, would at last gain both political worth and political weight. The programs created through Garibi Hatao, though carried out locally, were funded, developed, supervised, and staffed by government officials in New Delhi and Congress party officials. It was part of the fifth five-year plan, and I remember I was active part of this campaign, and I have many ideas. So if President Joe Biden and Madam Kamala Harris or President Donald J. Trump is hearing, I would like to share those ideas with them. Having said that, folks, I hope, God bless America, and just go and buy these two books and give me an honest review. Having said that, folks, cheers and bye bye.